So this is week 3 of our search sessions. This week we will talk about how to increase the sales and the conversions during the shopping season. Obviously, we're in September now. Shopping season is coming up fast. We could almost say it's here. Usually companies start working on this in August and September. I know that you guys know we have updated our calendars in terms of what we have to do for the upcoming holiday season. This is mainly for e-commerce companies and e-commerce businesses, because there are a lot of things that we see from our clients right now that are missing for holiday season. So I wanted to start a conversation with that. And so let's start talking about some of these Amazon problems. Obviously, Amazon is a big player. As you know, they probably take half of every single e-commerce transaction out there. And we have a lot of clients selling on Amazon, and a lot of the viewers do sell on Amazon. So if you are selling on Amazon, obviously there are things that we're going to suggest that you do in terms of optimizations and how you could increase your sales during this holiday season. But if you are not already selling on Amazon, it's probably way too late for you to start. It usually takes 5 to 6 months for you to really ramp up with Amazon. So we'll talk about Amazon shortly and we'll move forward. But before we get into the details, in the past few weeks there has been allegations that some of the Amazon employees were getting bribes to sell information to other sellers. Amazon is dealing with this. And there are similar issues with our clients and other operations, like return products are not being processed properly. And if you're doing volume on Amazon, this is going to hurt you. Have you guys seen stuff like that from our clients where they're not processing returns properly and they're refunding a lot of money because the products that are returned are not being handled properly? Have you got any issue? Have you got into any issues with that?
Yeah, there are definitely a lot of clients that are being faced with that issue, and there are tools out there in place for that reason that basically help you get the most money back from Amazon from your returns. So it's definitely an ongoing issue, and now so during the holiday season, when we're going to see an increase in returns, it's really important that these clients are aware of these tools so that they can get the most back.
Maximize.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we work with one specific tool that integrates with your Amazon, downloads all your return information, and then they can find what Amazon owes you, because Amazon's system is not very optimized. And if you're doing volume, and by volume I mean if you're doing more than $100,000 in sales on a monthly basis, that can really add up. So that's the first thing. It's really just money and cash. So that's the first thing that we would suggest is, if you want to know about these tools, you can always email us and we'll tell you which tools these are. We're not going to go into detail here.
Yeah.
But other than that, obviously Amazon, what can be done on Amazon to optimize your listings for the holiday season?
Right.
What should people pay attention to?
So as you were saying that their system is not very optimized, it doesn't give you, it gives you a lot of information, but not necessarily information that you can translate into actions that you can take on your product. So there are tools out there that help not only with maximizing on your returns, but also on your analytics and ranking, because the Amazon Seller Central, for example, is completely not optimized for that. So using those tools to really know which keywords to go after and optimizing your product page according to those keywords can really help you increase your ranking and increase your sales.
Got it. So let's mention some of these tools we use. Basically, Jungle Scout is one to find opportunities. That's not really going to help you right now with the holiday season. That's mostly for finding opportunities. But if you want to look at all your statistics, look at your ad spend on Amazon AMS, and that's one very important thing. If you're not currently using ams.amazon.com for advertisement.
Great note is that they changed the name and it's no longer called AMS.
What is it now?
Marketing.amazon.com.
So there you go. I didn't know that.
Am I correct? Or is it advertising? We should edit this out.
Yeah.
You should check if it's advertising.amazon.com or
No, don't edit this out because they keep changing this stuff. The last time I logged in was last month and it was AMS.
This was 2 weeks ago. They sent an email saying it is now advertising.amazon.com.
Okay, so they changed that. Obviously,
Almost
they're
sure
making a
we
lot of
should check
changes.
that.
And they kill it. They make so much money from that advertising. It's almost like Amazon's AdWords.
Yeah.
I know that with our operations, we're spending a ton of money. So if
It's
you
a-
are not on AMS right
it's
now
effective.
or advertising, you got to get on there.
Yeah, no, I think from a cost standpoint, it's extremely effective. The only thing I will say is that from the metrics and analytics standpoint, it is extremely lacking in
Yeah.
that area.
No, it's definitely not a Facebook advertising
No, at all.
platform or AdWords.
Not at all.
Now, if you want to collect data, the most important data that you can have, I think, right now is we use Celix. Celix is the best tool out there. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're not using a tool for analytics for Amazon, looking at your keywords, looking at how your ASINs are performing, definitely use Celix. And another issue that we're coming across is all these third-party sellers hijacking information. So I have this listing, I have worked hard on this listing, but Amazon does not allow gating for most of the products. They only allow gating for big, basically brands, big clients. So if your ASIN and if your listing is not gating enabled, that means that any third-party seller can come and sell in your listing. And if you have a trademark and if you have that specific product, what do? How do you have those third-party sellers kicked out? We use a tool for that named BrandLocks, and BrandLocks basically allows you to track all your ASINs. And if there's a third party that you don't want there that is trying to sell your products or selling counterfeit items, you can use brandlocks.com. What other tools are we looking at? Is there anything else other than these?
Well, first and foremost, there's the Amazon brand registry, but if you're not already doing
Correct.
that, then you should definitely
Yeah.
be doing that.